during lockdown. It was during the hard lockdown. During what's it called? 2020, the first hard lockdown, level 5.
Yes.
Yeah, there was some good content that was released during the hard lockdown.
Definitely. I think that was at a stage they said I'm not sure how many hours per minute the content gets loaded onto YouTube. I think you said in some time ago.
Yeah.
That there's X amount of hours, which is tremendously high, getting uploaded to YouTube every minute or every hour or every.
They say 400 hours a minute. It's uploaded.
Yeah, that's the one. Yes. Man, so
it's a lot of content.
You'll never be able to watch it.
But there's the problem nowadays. I had a discussion with my wife the other day. The problem being is there's a lot of people uploading content that's not true, that's not on point, and that's got their own spin on it, but it's not correct. And then you get people that doesn't have a background in anything, and then they watch that and they believe it, and that's how they go, and that's how everything gets twisted. That's just a theory. I'm not saying that's 100% true, but seeing on some of the social medias, whatever they post there is like, wow, man, I don't agree.
Yeah. So in the beginning, so about 7 years ago, I left corporate and I came down to Durban, and I said, let me start my own business. And I used to watch YouTube videos, and then some of the videos from the experts, they contradict each other. So what I started doing was, I said, that's what I learned. You got to pay for your trainings. If you want quality and you want value, you invest in that training, because if you're going to go into YouTube, you're going to go into a spiral. And you'll just come out shell shocked. So that's when I said, hey, let me just find some experts and buy their courses, and you're getting value. Since I'm talking about maybe like about 8 years ago, there was been like a wave of gurus on the web. If you just scroll through your Facebook feed, you'll see everybody is a guru at something. They're a guru at something. But then when you buy their course, each time you buy their course, they're upselling you to buy something else, because the next course has got the next best idea. So that's why.
Or you get interested, and then it says free trial, but you still don't give all your details. So too cautious.
Opt, are you there? You look like you're frozen, bro. Is it? Christelle, morning. Shamila.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome. AK,
Morning.
my bro, welcome. Mr. AK, where are you based, bro?
Hi, Sunil. I'm in East London.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I see a post. Very nice. Post you post when you post.
Yeah. I'm trying. As you indicated, I must try to post every day. I'm not making every day, but every second sort of day, I'm posting something. But I'm learning a lot from this program. Thanks, Sunil.
No, thanks, bro. Listen, you don't have to post every single day, but try and post at least. In the beginning, I always tell people why they must post every day, because doing something every single day is repetitive and consistent, and that's how you get into the habit. I remember I did this workshop, this social breakfast from the beginning of lockdown in March 2020. As soon as lockdown started, I started doing these social breakfasts every day, every weekday. And it came to a point where I stopped. And then when I stopped, I started to miss them. I said, hey, I need to start doing them again. So I stopped for like 2 weeks, and then I started them again, because it becomes addictive. You get addicted to it. Hopped you back, bro. You froze there for a few minutes.
Yes, I don't know, lost connection or something. This 3G, 4G, 5G, the GG, and the internet. I don't know.
Yeah, well, my 3G is around somewhere.
It's a technology. It's fantastic when it works.
That's nice. It's nice. I use Rain. Rain is very good. I'm very impressed with it. But just that yesterday, for some reason, they went offline.
Ah, okay. I use Rain as well. Just depends on where I am,
Mm.
and I'm currently at work, so it's different. But at the house, oh man, I've got lightning speeds on Rain 4G. Yeah, they are good.
Hmm. So I use Rain. Rain is very, very fast where I am. They're super fast. They're also very reliable. Very reliable. First time I had an issue, in fact, yesterday when they went offline.
Interesting.
Yeah. Guys, any questions about the previous days? Any questions you guys got about the previous days that you want to ask? You guys understand the email marketing? Let's start. Thanks, Shri and the gang for holding the fort yesterday. I appreciate that. I'm just going to share my. Today we're gonna go briefly through SMART goals. I'm going to do SMART goals. Many of you are probably using SMART goals, but I'm just going to show you SMART goals for social media. If you can see my screen, just give me a thumbs up. Thank you, guys. So guys, welcome to the Social Breakfast, 30 days to grow your business, the challenge. Welcome to the 30 days challenge. I'm sure you guys are learning tons of new stuff. Yes, you can share your content share your details in the chat, make friends, and also make friends and join these people's pages. So when somebody shares their page on the group, go and like it, but also share it with the network. Like their pages, like their posts. Let's give them some engagement. So the agenda for today, small about us, introduction, some social media stats. The topic is SMART goals and content ideas. And then in the end, we can ask questions. About us, discover how to profit massively from social media while everyone else is freaking out. So a lot of people are scared about social media. There's no need to be scared about social media. I always tell people, if you post something on social media, you make a boo-boo, you can always go back and delete it, or you can go back and edit it. Just use your discretion before you post something. Like, I mean, there have been some cases where it has been taken out of context, but just use your discretion and just post feel good stuff, feel good, happy stuff. That's it, and then you'll be fine. A little bit about me, 21 years in digital marketing, having worked both on agency side and client side, worked on thousands of projects. My goal is to help you achieve your goal through the timely and effective use of the internet. The reason why I started these projects, this training, is because there's a lot of people using online marketing, but they're using different strategies or they're going in the wrong direction. So my goal is to get them to go in the right direction and to save their budget and to use the same budget and get more reach. Some of the clients that I've been privileged and blessed to work with. So some stats, globally, the population is almost 8 billion, 7.8 billion people, 5.29 billion SIM cards. The reason why I'm showing you the SIM cards is because I'm sure everybody who's on this call, there's 12 of you on the call right now, and there's a few of you guys watching online. I can tell you, you've got a cell phone, you've got at least one device, whether it's a smartphone, a tablet, or a phablet, but you've got a phone. And I'm sure you spend most of your day looking at that phone, unlocking that phone, and I'm sure most of the time is in WhatsApp or Facebook. So think about the opportunity to market to others. Social media users, there's 4.5 billion, over 50% of the population is on social media. Some people will argue and say that there's a lot of fake profiles. So I would say at least 1/3 is fake profiles, but that's still 2/3 of people you can market to. We spend about an average of 2.5 hours a day on social media. Globally, the most used platform is Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. Listen, Facebook has been in a lot of hot water recently in terms of their privacy and stuff. Guys, I'm saying to you, use Facebook only for business. Just use it for marketing your business and you'll be highly successful. In South Africa, the most used platform is WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the most used platform. So you need a serious WhatsApp strategy. Then there's YouTube. We were just talking about YouTube earlier, and WhatsApp is huge because since lockdown, people have been running to YouTube to be entertained. There's a lot of stuff to, there's a lot of content. So I think Shri mentioned there's over 500 billion hours of content on that's streamed on YouTube. We don't even have enough time to watch all the content on YouTube, but there's a lot of interesting stuff on YouTube. You can also monetize YouTube. If you've got good content and you're a content creator, you can create some good content for YouTube and make some money from that platform. Facebook is huge in SA. Facebook is usually the older crowd, like over 30, the more mature crowd, and Instagram is like between around under 30. Instagram is predominantly under 30. There's a lot of people between 18 and 30 on Instagram. Twitter is, unless you got a following on Twitter, I don't advise anybody to go and start Twitter from scratch because there's a lot of trolls and negativity on Twitter. And Twitter takes a lot of time because Twitter, a tweet is short-lived. A tweet lasts for like a few seconds before it disappears in the Twitterverse. LinkedIn is powerful for B2B. If you're selling B2B services, consulting, LinkedIn is excellent. And guys, watch TikTok. TikTok is growing very, very fast in that it's excellent to use it for your business as well. If you want to create transitions, you want to create promo videos, TikTok is excellent. Types of content people want, they want films, funny videos and memes, how-to tutorials, and sports, classic sports shows. If you can create content using these themes, your content will be a hit. This is Bhavna's business, Domino's Pizzas, and they started using some pets in their post. And look at this. This is they got 20 likes, and they posts are actually quite engaging. So I'm just showing you this picture of a pet, and then I want to show you the benchmark. The green is the pets. Pets perform the best on social media, pets and babies. This is a good meme I saw on LinkedIn. The best marketing feels like entertainment, inspiration, education. What would you add? Yes, vegan pizzas. They make very nice pizzas. I had one last year, very good. So guys, today we're talking about SMART goals. I'm sure many of you guys are familiar with SMART goals. I'm just going to give you an easy explanation of a SMART goal and give you some examples of how you can implement SMART goals for your social media. So many people have goals. A lot of people have goals, but their goals are too vague. So maybe you might have a goal in the beginning of the year. Your resolution will be eat healthy or become fit, but that's not too specific enough. So a specific goal is, I want to lose 10 kgs. So SMART stands for specific, achievable, timely, measurable, and realistic. So this is a SMART goal. So you need to implement SMART goals for your business and for your life. So what does the SMART acronym stand for? S stands for specific. The more specific, the better. You can clearly understand what you're trying to achieve. So say I want to grow my Twitter following by 100 followers every month. Now, if that's specific. Now, measurable. You must ensure that you can measure your success. Now, how would you measure that 100 followers? Twitter tells you how many followers you've got and how many followers. It'll give you a breakdown of the increase of followers. Attainable. Is your goal realistic and attainable? So what that means now, if you're going to say, I want to get 10,000 followers in 1 month, that sounds like it's not possible. It's unless you're paying for ads, even if you're paying to increase your followers, you're going to be spending a lot of money to get that 10,000 followers in 1 month. So it must be attainable, relevant. Make sure your goals are closely aligned with your business objectives and support its vision and values. So make sure that your goal is relevant. So if your goal is to increase your followers, to grow your business, you're not going to start selling at that point. So the first, make sure that your goal is relevant. So there's different goals for social media. Make sure that they are relevant to your business objectives. And then time specific, you must give your goal a deadline. So it can be 1 month, 3 months, for a quarter, or a full year, maybe 6 months. So it has to have a deadline. So let's show you some examples of some SMART goals. Boost the number of followers on Instagram by 500 in the next month. Increase post impressions across socials by 20% this quarter. Improve social shares for blog articles by 10% within 6 months. Now, these are SMART goals. It's attainable. And how you measure these? These are the KPIs. KPI stands for Key Performance Indicators. So how you track these goals? By the amount of mentions you've got, the amount of tags, the amount of comments, follower counts, your share of voice, and your engagement rate. So that is what you need to have. SMART goals. Don't just create goals blindly. I want 10,000 Facebook fans by the end of the year. Don't just say I want 10,000 Facebook fans, but it must be attainable. So if you want that 10,000 Facebook fans, you're going to be paying for those 10. You're going to have to promote your page to get those 10,000 fans. So that's SMART goals, and you've got to implement them for your business. So now we're going to content ideas. So January, what happens this month? It's back to school, new beginnings. So you can create content around new beginnings, maybe find some posts that relate to new beginnings. Maybe you can talk about back to school. You can talk about, maybe post some reminders for parents. Parents, did you get a healthy snack for your lunch, for your kids' lunchbox? Maybe something like that. A good site to get content is derco.gov.za. It's a government site, and they tell you events happening every single month. You can come in here and see what's happening every single month, and you'll be able to create and plan content in advance. Another good site is the teacherscorner.net. I love this site because every single day there's something to do, something that's good to do. So today is the 21st, National Hugging Day. Look at this. Today is National Hugging Day. Who doesn't love to get a hug or to give hugs? Everybody loves it. And we all were so depressed during lockdown because we couldn't socialize with people. We couldn't hug them. We couldn't embrace them. So post something about National Hugging Day today. Today you can post something about National Hugging Day on your social media. The first commercial flight of the supersonic Concorde. That's super cool as well. I mean, I don't see Concordes anymore, but maybe you can post something. Did you know the first commercial flight of the supersonic Concorde in 1976? Yesterday. Yes, we love hugs. History.com is another good site to get content. Keep it positive, guys. Just make sure that it's all positive content. It's not negative content. Another good site is Wikipedia. Did you know? And on this day, come in here and recreate the content. Open your Canva and recreate it, or you can recreate your content in Photoshop. If you're good at Photoshop, CorelDRAW, then use those. Some people also use Adobe. There's an Adobe program as well. This is a Weird Facts page on Facebook. See how much of engagement they get for posting their weird facts. Another good site is Quote of the Day. Quote of the Day is if you're the lazy social media manager, just come into Quote of the Day and share their posts. Just click on the icon you want to share it to, and it will share the post. Pinterest is also a good place to get ideas and inspiration. What I love about Pinterest is if I need, to get some inspiration, to get some creativity, I go onto Pinterest. So I don't copy these posts because most cases these posts belong to other people. These pins belong to other people. So I just recreate them, and it's easy to recreate them in Canva because Canva has got done for you templates. Another powerful content, another way to increase powerful content is UGC. UGC stands for user-generated content. It's asking your fans and followers for their content, to submit their content. Maybe they can, maybe they've been to your shop. They took a picture in your shop and they posted a picture onto their Facebook and they tagged your page. It's very, very powerful because it comes as a review or a recommendation, and it carries more weight because it creates FOMO. It creates that, it's FOMO. FOMO is the fear of missing out. So when people go to maybe like, when they go to, let's say Dunkin' Donuts, they go to Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme, and they take a picture of their coffee and their donuts, and they post it onto social media. Their friends see it. Now their friends will be tempted, and their friends will want to also have that experience. And that's how they entice their friends to go and also do it. So that's how UGC works. It's powerful. This is an engagement link that was posted on socials and it went viral. UGC, this couple got engaged and they shared it, and look at the amount of engagement they got. This is a bride's UGC for Father's Day. This is a Starbucks UGC. This is a UGC that I submitted. Now why it's powerful is because at that time I drove a Peugeot, and the emblem of a Peugeot is a lion. And I shared this. This car is a Peugeot, and I shared this on the global page, and they reshared it because it's the emblem. This is a Vans UGC. So guys, use the UGC, ask your fans and followers to submit content of them using your product or even a testimonial or recommendation. It's very powerful. So some tips I can give you for your content: use humor. Funny memes work well on social media. Stay away from controversial topics like religion, politics, racism, abortion, causes and rights. Remain neutral. Use the daily hashtag. Today's Friday. The most popular one is Follow Friday. So how the Follow Friday works is you can tag a couple of your mates. How you tag, you use the @ and type in the first couple letters of their profile. Their profile will come up. You click on that, you tag them, and you use the hashtag FF. It stands Follow Friday. It works like a referral. So you're referring your followers to follow your friend. It helps your friend to grow their following. Remember, we are in the challenge. So I challenge you to help somebody to grow their business. Find 5 friends' business pages, like and share their page, like, comment, and share on their posts, leave them a review, give them a shout out. Guys, it's going to cost you nothing. Just going to take you 30 minutes in the morning to do this, and you'll be doing your friends a big favor. That's it for Friday, guys. That's my Friday lesson. You're welcome to unmute and ask any questions or share anything that you want to. Remember, tomorrow our call is for 10 minutes on Saturday. Anyone say anything? Should
All good, thank you.
Sunil, hi.
Hi, Bhavna.
Hi, Bhavna, yeah. I just wanted to share my experience with everybody. I've learned how to automate Facebook posts, and it's been an absolute lifesaver because it was always a nightmare for me to get onto my computer and to do it. But it was just one day of effort. And after automating it, it was an absolute breeze. So, for whoever is struggling to do it, think about doing it that way. Once you get the hang of it, it becomes a lot easier. But it just means that you need that day to plan what you're going to do, and your next couple of days are smooth sailing.
Thank you, Bhavna.
Yeah, so but thanks to Sunil for helping me through this process.
Thank you so much. Thank you. No, it's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. Thank you, Bhavna. So you guys follow Bhavna's pages. She's got a Montessori, and she also Domino's Pizza is also her page as well. Domino's Pizza. Just follow her and see her content because she's improved her content a lot. So well done, Bhavna. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Anyone else wants to say anything?
Sunil, sorry, Crystal here. With your Facebook, you said not to to only use it for business. So would you do that on the Facebook business page? Would you open up your own Facebook business?
Yes. So listen, you're a coach, right? So listen, I would say,
Yeah.
I always say a coach to always use their personal profile as well, because it's more powerful. Because remember, when you're coaching somebody, it's personal as well. It's one-to-one.
Yeah.
So I would say you can use both. Use your
Okay.
personal profile and invite people
Okay.
from your personal profile into your business page.
Okay.
So you'll need to use both. But remember, when you're using your personal profile, try and keep it professional and stick to it, because you don't want to attract the wrong crowd.
Yeah. Thank you. I did a did you know post yesterday on the story, on the create the story, after you'd said that did you know is also quite a good idea. And it's amazing. I attracted completely different people. So the people that I hadn't heard from for a long time suddenly crawled out the woodwork.
That's good. That's good. Excellent. And also what's good, guys, there's a trick I want to teach you guys. You see a lot of these posts, people posting on Facebook. I've got 5,000 friends, but only 5 people respond to my post every single day. Have you seen those posts? Or only 20 people engage with my posts. So the trick is to do a Facebook Live. If you do a Facebook Live, it can be 1 minute. But when you do a Facebook Live, Facebook notifies everybody on your friends list that you're going live. I'm sure you get a couple messages a day saying that this person is going live. But when you do a post, your post gets, remember, there's so much of content on Facebook. Every time somebody posts something, your content is going down the timeline. So I would advise you to do Facebook Live. If you can do a Facebook Live once a week, even just talking, just say, hey guys, I want to wish you a happy Friday, and be happy and enjoy your weekend. Just start off doing like that. And from there, you'll see more people will read your posts. That is another thing I say is that is why I say to you guys to post content regularly, because the more regularly you post content, the more people will see your post, the more people will engage with your post, and the more engagement you get. Now, what engagement means? Engagement in simple terms mean to increase your conversation, more people talking. The more people talking on your brand page, the more better for your reach. Your content is going to reach more people. What's her name? Hashila shared something with me the other day. I want to share with you, and I showed you. She shared about Mel Robbins. Mel Robbins wrote a book. She's an author, 5-Second Rule. So on her Twitter, when Mel Robbins posts something on Twitter, she always credits the source. See, she always puts the source where she got it from. See, she puts the source in there. She always puts the source. So maybe when we share content, just credit where you got the content from. I think there's a good suggestion from Hashida. Anyone else wants to say anything? Guys, have a great Friday. Have a fabulous Friday. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the 10-minute call at 8 a.m. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.